Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to our second game of the Bacon Blood Bowl. Bleh. Kill me. Throw me out of the commentator box now. Anyway, Bacon Blood Bowl League. We've got Whyme Butcher, the Lizard Lotto team, versus Honey Badger, also known as Sandwiche, with the CEOs of business. I think. It's not showing up yet, but it was probably that. Whyme's setting up his offensive line here. You got the dealer, you got all in on black. Dirk Oldham. Roll 'em die, snake eyes, juice 'em. Snake eyes. Wait, what? You got two snake eyes? Oh, uncreative spotted. So embarrassing.
Wait, but there's gotta be 2 1s for snake eyes.
Yeah, that would be 4 dice then if there's 2 snake eyes.
I got Snake Eyes the Skink and his big brother, Snake Eyes the Saurus.
Oh, I should have named one Junior. I would have loved that. Snake Eyes Junior. Now, here it was. The CEOs of business, the Dwarf team. One of 2 Dwarf teams in the league. The next match, which will include my team, will be against Dwarves. And here's a little spoiler for you sports fans out there. The lineup is exactly the same. Down to the re-rolls. Director of Discipline, Director of Pain, the Head of Flattening, Director of Crushing, Chief Punching Officer, Brutality Manager, Fracture Consultant, Chief Injury Officer. I think I already read that one. Oh, here we go. Here's the kick. Ah, nice weather.
It's weather.
The gust of wind scatters it 1 extra tile. There we are. First turn. Roxagor letting out a big yawn. Very tired.
Sleepy boy.
Eepy.
Got that bonehead, just like that ogre's from last match. Prehensile tail. Minus to dodging. Probably won't get a lot of use out of that one in this match. Dwarves are stuck with 2 agility almost around the board. Blitzers have 3, as well as the runners.
What's the dwarf movement looking like? You got the long beards with 4 movement.
Blitzers have 5, and the runners with 6.
6, okay. Yeah, they're not too quick.
Certainly not. Ooh, we got our first down.
Director Bane.
Ooh, what a swing, what a swing. All in on black. Stunned. Ooh, now that's unfortunate. First skull, forcing the first reroll.
New dwarves didn't even use their blitz.
Right, there's the pickup. Chief Injury Officer with the ball.
What about blitz? I don't need it. Blitz is for pussies. Oh wait, here's the blitz right here. Watch this. Ah!
Coach Sandwiche letting the audience goad him into using his blitz.
Oh no!
Fortunately, failed the going for it roll there.
Oops.
Pushing it, Coach Whyme.
What do I get for listening to the crowd?
Well, I didn't say
Hey,
you should blitz
if the
that
crowd
guy.
asks for it, they get it.
I didn't say that guy should do the
If the
blitzing.
crowd asks for it.
Sandwiche directly appealing to the crowd. saying, and I
'Cause
quote,
that's
I
what
will
you
literally
want.
do anything you ask.
If you goad me, I will do it. If it's a bad play, I don't care. Peer pressure? I hardly know her.
Champion of the people.
Indeed. Oh, there you go. Got a swing on the Director of Discipline. Rolling die. Stun.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be a bash fest.
Indeed. There will be a lot of punching this time around. I guess there was the other time. It just didn't, it was just punching snotlings. Or noblars. Potato Tata. Same creature. Oh, a swing from the dealer.
Ouch.
Fortunately, no down there. All on red does not have block. The Fracture Consultant does. Follow through with that. I think I'm closer to the line of battle. Oh. Got fat chips moving in. Ooh. Same roll as the other side. Ooh.
Oh, he's going for it.
Managed to create a little opening there for his
Squeeze
skate
him.
to squeeze through. Squeeze him. Squeeze right through. And just a few dodges. Skinks also have stunty. Means they're not affected by multiple tackle zones on a square when it comes to dodging. Push there. Even only one skink. Again, co-commentator Josh, no blitz. Oh!
You just didn't know he was doing it right now.
What a mistake.
Now that's unfortunate.
Way to roll it.
Double. How does it double down unless you
No,
have
he wouldn't-
block,
he
which
wouldn't
this
during-
blitzer does. Oh, and Juice is knocked
Ooh.
out from that hit. The skinks are pretty squishy with only 7 armor.
Juicem is out cold.
Incredible first turn from both coaches. Josh, you're down at the field right now. Josh, what are you thinking of this?
I'm thinking it's going to depend on the movement of this ball. This upcoming, I just want to see where the ball's headed now that it's in the dwarf hands.
Indeed, indeed. Thanks for that feedback, Josh. Oh, we're getting swings. Swings on fat chips. Oh. That's probably going to be a stun, it looks like. Yes, indeed.
Jesus.
Stun from the Blunt Force Analyst.
You're out of my way.
Here we go. The ball carrier is blitzing. Getting a knock on Squeeze 'em.
Oh shit! The fuck out of here, squeeze him. Blammo!
Knocked him over. Still a little movement left. It's going to push forward. Now pass would be wild.
We don't pass.
That is true of dwarves. Would be funny.
Look, give me a spoiler alert real quick. We don't pass.
That is true. The dwarves have low agility but high armor and moderate strength.
They are also, little known fact, they are good sprinters. Very dangerous over short distances.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that somewhere before. I don't remember. I think there was some sort of great battle going on.
Yeah.
Yep, anyway. Most of the Longbeards having block is quite an impressive early game advantage, especially for the first match of the season. Block is usually a skill that is reserved only for blitzers or when somebody levels up at least once. Having 5 players with block is going to be pretty tough. But the Saurus do have one upside, and that is their strength of 4. Meaning that all these dwarves need support to try and get up to 2 dice. Right there was just an example of how that early block will help. There's only one dice, but still managed to knock. Ooh, now that is a skull re-rolled into a knock.
Damn, he re-rolled that shit.
It was his choice. It was that or end his turn and potentially, I don't know, Croxicorn beat his head in.
I reroll.
He re-rolls those.
I reroll everything. Hey, use it or lose it. That's what I always say.
That is true. But also, it is only turn 2.
Now, that ball carrier is still a little bit exposed. I could definitely see him possibly taking a fall here if the cards go, if the dice go Whyme's way.
Indeed, indeed. Take some interesting rolls and positioning. Oh, we're getting a knock here from roll and die. Now, it does open up a little bit of tackle zones for him. But most of his guys are covered already by dwarves. Oh, big fella's standing up. Not like being bullied.
He's surrounded by dwarves.
He is indeed. 4 dwarves covering this man. Can they put him down? But do you mess with the dealer? Now, Co-caster Josh, or should I say Coach Josh, while we're waiting here for some plans to be formulated, let's talk a little bit about teams that are not going to be in this league. What kind of teams that aren't in this league have you been maybe interested in, or a favorite of yours, and why?
I like the orcs. They're the quintessential bashy team. You just beat up the enemy, take the ball, and then cage up, and they can't get in with all that orky flesh in the way.
Indeed, yes, it.
Ref, he can't do that.
Ref! No, wait, that was a legal hit.
Oh.
It's alright, we'll check the video back later.
We'll
get some pushing going on. Ooh, there's some serious stuck in.
Interesting
sources.
maneuvering.
Oh, and here we go. Here comes the blitz.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Because the skinks are only 2 strength, only 2 of them give them 1 die against this strength 3 runner.
This is an interesting play here from Coach Y Meat Butcher.
Indeed. Fortunately, he doesn't have the movement with the blitz to even touch the ball to attempt it, so he will have to be satisfied with what he's got. And we're switching turns.
Now I might have just gone for it there to get some pressure on that ball, but
just an extra square. Interesting.
I mean, if any of these dwarves can get free, they won't have any challenge picking up that ball.
Well, the runners won't have a challenge because of their sure hands. The rest of the dwarves, they do have 2 agility. So even if they're uncovered, actually, oh, this is another runner.
I mean, they're unchallenged as in they're not inside of a tackle zone.
Right.
That Dauntless would help me there.
Yeah, it is for sports fans, you might not know, but we have our own personal league, and one of the first big winner teams was Josh's first orc team. He has a infamous goblin named Grubguts who has scored quite a few touchdowns in his career.
He's the league MVP. He's the top of the league. It's like the Conor McGregor of this sport.
Well, I don't know about that stat-wise. I think the Bacon's human team might have some more experienced players. Oh my goodness gracious! Whoa! That was insane.
Yeah, and that's why I might have gone for it there. Got to keep pressure on that ball. He just ran up and picked it up.
And there goes Coach Sweety's last reroll. Had to use it. He's now clearing, sort of trying to form a box around the ball here. Yeah, that was impressive. A dodge and
okay, this is It's an interesting play here from Coach Weepy.
Go in there, he's getting the frenzy. Or he blitzed beforehand. Ooh, and he's going to use it to cover the backside of the ball here.
It's a decently solid cage. I don't think those skinks are getting in there.
Definitely not the skinks. Alright, we're going for some of the one dice hits over here. Gonna be another one die. Yep, another push. Big fella's just getting pushed all around. And there we go. It is back to the Lizard Lotto team. Waking up some sleepyheads. Personally, Josh, going back to our earlier conversation, I was thinking about the vampire team a lot. I think that's a really interesting concept for a team.
You mean necromantic?
No, vampires.
I don't think I'm super familiar with that team.
What the vampire team is, you get, I believe, up to a max of 4 vampires, and every other player is a thrall.
Yeah, they're the ones that want to suck their teammates' blood all the time.
Correct, yes. So the vampires are excellent players. They have high movement, I think 4 strength and 4 agility, and good armor, but they have a debuff where every time they do anything, if they roll a 1, they need to suck the blood of an adjacent teammate. If there's no adjacent thrall, they sprint into the stands and start massacring the fans, putting them off the pitch until turnover. It is a really funny team. I really like it.
Yeah, they're
It doesn't sound that good, but it sounds funny.
No,
well,
they're really good. You just need to position your thralls.
They're like war dancers on crack. Like one of the big strengths of the wood elves are the war dancers are like just really, really strong all around players. The vampires are like that, but even better.
That sounds sort of like how Bretonia plays. They have like the questing or the
knights,
questing whatever the knights are. I don't know if I think it's the questing knights are like cracked, or the Grail knights. The Grail knights are cracked on their own, but like and they kind of can do everything on their own. But you're supported by like the peasantry and stuff, so you just sort of rely on them to do everything and have a supporting cast. But I guess the vampires sounds like they take it up to 11, which sounds interesting.
Yeah, they're basically like the best stat line for a single unit in the game. They have a hypnotic eye ability where you can roll agility against an adjacent opponent, and if it works, you cancel their tackle zone. You know, it's crazy, but of course that comes with the caveat of they need to suck blood occasionally, and if you don't have a thrall next to them when that time comes, you lose that player until the next kickoff. So there's a lot of ups and downs.
Tricky little.
I think it's a really interesting team. But yeah, we're seeing
tricky little skink cage being made here.
Yeah, we're seeing some skinks dodging around to get in front of this cage around the ball here, body block a bit.
This is going to be a low score match.
Indeed, indeed. I think maybe if Whyme gets his hands skink's hands on the ball, maybe there could be some fast touchdowns there, but Dwarves are...
What's the movement on those little guys?
8.
Yeah, they are quick.
Pretty considerable. Built-in dodge and stunty. Yeah, they're slippery little bastards. 3 agility, that's decent. Could pick up a ball with that. The Saurus have 1 agility, which is really funny. They're all just big dumb brutes. The Croxagore. But yeah, they can slip around, you know.
I don't want to go here. I almost need to.
But yeah, I had also considered entering into the tournament a Norse team. I like the Norskins. Go. Getting a swing. Oh. Ooh, Snake Eyes is knocked
Ooh.
out from that punch.
Snake Eyes Jr. KO'd.
Jr. I wonder how his brother's going to react to this. Probably not well. Love the way the Troll Slayer runs around. A little goofy. Alright, setting up a sort of half cage here. Get his players on the side with the Saurus. Test. Getting a swing. Oh, we got a push. Saurus actually have 6 movement, which is more than I was expecting for these beefcakes. Kind of expected them to be a little slower. Could zoom around much faster than I thought. Hope we get more swings. That's a knockdown. Oh, he's decided to stay in position to give support to his other guy. Oh, and that's a knockdown because of block. A few players left. 4 seconds. And that's Whyme's turn. Back to the Lizard Lotto. Ball is still in Dwarf possession and has made it to the enemy side of the pitch. See what Coach Whyme can do with this situation. Just getting word in via radio here that Coach Bacon is on his way to the game and will be present.
Commissioner Bacon.
Commissioner Bacon, sorry, Commissioner of the BBBL will be making it here to provide extra commentary. Oh, we're getting hits.
I love my commissioner.
Amici hoping to get some brownie points for the commissioner.
Hoping to get some brownie points through some brown nosing.
I love my commissioner.
He freaking loves the commissioner.
I freaking love the commission. It's me, my favorite.
Whyme, considering how to tackle this cage that has been built. Well, first he's going to raise all in on red on the side there and put him back contesting these dwarves. There we go. All in on black, moving in. Adjacent to the cage.
I believe Whyme is going to try to crack this cage.
Ooh, interesting. Now gone around and contested the ball carrier. And here comes the blitz. It's blitzing a Chief Bonebreaker. Unfortunately, just a push. But he is on the edge of the pitch. The crowds are known to be incredibly rabid. Oh my god, we got a swing on the Troll Slayer, a knock from the skink. Oh my word, and it breaks the armor.
Whoa!
And it's a stun.
He's a powerful skink.
Indeed, indeed. Well, 2 1s on that injury roll. But you know what? At least it went through armor.
Yeah, this cage is looking not so safe for the ball carrier.
It's opened up in the front a bit. How will Coach Wichi get through this one?
Only I had more reliable hands. Uh-oh. Well,
Which perk are you talking about? The one for catching?
To do a handoff.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just, I don't have
no-
re-rolls for it.
There's no pass like check if it's like point blank.
yeah.
I know there's no
catch.
pass, but there's still a catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
sure
only
hands is the
downside.
pickup. I forget.
You gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Which choice?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is shaping up to be a very slow, trudging game. Two powerhouses going to be beating each other on the line of scrimmage, probably for the whole match.
Yep, lots of strong cages this match.
Indeed. Oh, here we go, the
You son of
handoff.
a bitch.
Oh,
I knew
my word. Oh, now that is heartbreaking.
it. I was like, I knew it would happen. It was the best
Looks
odds
like-
I had, though.
Unfortunately, Operations Bruiser could not catch the ball. And then it is scattered and landed right in the midst.
Oh, the crowd.
Oh, here we go. We got to push into the crowd. Oh, there we go. Crowd's beating the hell out of
they're
him.
stomping on him. They're kicking him. Let him get up.
It looks
Happy,
like
leave him alone.
he is
Oh,
okay.
he's fine.
So when you get pushed in the crowd, it's just an immediate injury roll. Armor does not matter. But it looks like it rolled low enough that he is just sitting in the reserve box. But he will be off the pitch until kickoff. Oh, we're going to knock down here. Chief Injury Officer. Ooh, another stun. No injuries yet. But both teams are hungry for blood. Oh, another knockdown. The ball is now uncontested. Oh, there is Coach Whyme's reroll used up. Well, got lucky, actually, because the Croxagore does have Loner. There was a 50-50 chance that reroll would even work. Managed to succeed and get a better block roll. Now he's going for the pickup. Ooh, and unfortunately the skink fails, causing a turnover over to Coach Weechie.
Just shameful. That was a great chance for that skink to distinguish himself in the league.
Yeah,
It looks like Squeezem is destined for mediocrity.
indeed. I don't think he'll have a career much longer after this.
He's getting fired.
And you heard it first. Don't tell Squeezem or his performance might drop, but he will not be employed after this match.
Right. We kill Squeeze him.
Oh, here we go.
Kill him for you.
Gonna kill Squeezem. It is important to note, though, that Troll Slayer does have Frenzy. So he's gonna be getting less of a dice. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, my God.
Squeezem! Oh my God! He's like,
God!
holy shit!
Oh,
I think Squeeze him deserves a promotion.
Squeeze
now.
him.
Squeezem said,
Squeezem's hired!
Oh my God.
Squeezem must have
All
heard
right.
us in the commentary booth saying, you know what?
All right.
I'll distinguish myself right fucking now.
I have to remake my team
Man,
now. I just
all
lost
right.
a player.
I guess, yeah, that you lost a Troll Slayer. That is very sad.
Yeah, Troll Slayer is a very expensive unit. Oh, and we got a knockout on a dwarf. An incredible feat, truly.
That's the second death of the league in the second game of the league.
Indeed. The second death in the second league. That is insane. When we weren't looking, did they update the game to like up the death chances or something? Because this is nuts.
Yeah, apparently Squeezem is more of a bruiser skink. He's not great on ball handling.
Oh, indeed. He could get some more XP. Maybe his first skill is going to be like Mighty Blow or something.
Yeah, he rolls a double and gains extra strength stat. The strongest skink that's ever
The
lived.
most powerful skink to ever show their face in the league.
Well, this is looking pretty bright for the Lizard Lotto team.
Indeed, indeed. This, in one turn, in simply one turn, a death and even a knockout is enough to give Coach Whyme the upper hand here. Will it last? Right now, he's got the ball. He's got about 2 more turns after this to get it to the end zone before the switch off, before the change sides. I don't know what I'm going to make the next thumbnail. The big thing of game 1 was that someone died. Oh, we got another armor break. Oh, just another stun. The big event of the first game was that someone died. Now that somebody died again, it's like not as special.
Someone died again?
Yeah,
There you go.
again. I used the same thumbnail, but like just add again.
Take it with it going for
Yeah, and then on the third death on the third game, you just have to be like bored about it at that point.
Yeah. Like
Another death,
death.
another game.
And
Big
use
deal.
Use that emoji where like the eyes are looking to the side, like they're bored. I forget what it's called. That's gonna be on the thumbnail for sure. We're looking at, unfortunately, a push and a knockover that would not affect him due to dodge. Pushes him into another position where he can get a second dwarf locked on him. But he is still got a Saurus nearby and even the Croxagore. I'm getting some news over the radio here. Somebody just radioed Director Bacon. Or Commissioner, that's the title. Commissioner Bacon about this death, and he is freaking out. He cannot believe he missed such a momentous event. Trust me, if he could be here,
that's definitely the most valuable player who has been lost so far.
Indeed. While the death of your character was saddening, it was only a lineman, which are usually the cheapest players on a team. A Troll Slayer?
We'll see if your dodge works.
That is a specialist. Very unfortunate. Here we go. Swing from the Croxagore. Getting a little bit of pressure off of the ink there.
I think that's enough pressure for him to work with.
Oh, yeah. He got 2 knocks there. That should be home free for that skink. He could make it this turn with a going for it.
Now, if I know Coach Whyme, he's waiting it out. He's not going for it.
Truthfully, nobody can stop him at this point. I mean, the Dwarves don't have the movement to catch up with him. He's gone.
No, we're too slow.
There, the big debuff of the Dwarves, the slow movement, is now rearing its ugly head. There's nobody that could follow a skink that far down the line. And now, Coach Whyme's taking swings. Fishing for injuries here. Another stun on Chief Injury Officer.
Who could have seen this hardy dwarf team falling apart at the seams like this?
Indeed. And again, to reiterate what was said in the first game, this is simply a game of luck. The only skill is trying to avoid your bad luck.
Did you pray today? I think Whyme prayed today.
Whyme did say earlier he was praying. I believe it, truly.
Burns a prayer to Nuffle.
Indeed. Glorious Nuffle, who allows us to compete. Now, what is Coach Weechy thinking? Will he get some counter swings? Maybe.
Nope.
Oh, no. The 1-die skull. That is heartbreaking. And that is Sandwiche's final turn for this half. And Coach Whyme not even going to risk it with any dice rolls. Wants to secure that touchdown for Squeeze 'em.
Absolutely.
Squeeze 'em. We counted him out. We were giving him shit. But he's really proved himself in just a short amount of time.
What a wonderful lad.
I'm seeing great
He's getting
things
a
for
raise.
this man. He's no longer getting fired. That decision was overturned in a single turn. He will in fact be getting promoted.
Little known fact, human bitches love lizardmen.
It's true.
That's why his cheerleaders are all human women.
Not because the
Oh
game
no, my
has
runner didn't get up.
a
Oh, that's
selection.
bad.
Ooh, that is really bad. Everyone knocked out is staying knocked out, which is a huge hit for Team Weechy. The CEOs of business are down 2 players. However, he does get his 1 player back that was knocked off the pitch. And we we are starting the second half.
And
Rerolls are
did the
back.
dwarves? Were the dwarves on attack just then?
Yeah.
They were technically received the ball.
This is looking rough for our CEOs of business. I don't see these dwarves cracking a Saurus cage.
Indeed. Personally, I can't wait for the end of the tournament where we just declare whoever won as the team is OP. It could go either way, truly. Those wake-up rolls not looking good. Needing a 4-up on anyone. 2, 3, 1. Another thing to note is that Coach Weechie not start with an apothecary. A lot of teams don't. They're a huge initial investment, and in the starting games, you probably want more of your expensive players on the field, but such a shame. But Coach Whyme does seem to have an apothecary. So if Death befell one of his characters, he could have a chance to overturn it. But at the
I'd
cost
just like
of
to point out
rerolls. Yes.
that neither of these lame-ass, nibbling nerd dwarf team even bought a fucking death roller. How are you going to play a dwarf team and not buy a death roller?
Well, it is a very expensive unit, and it gets fucking banned after the first time that there's like a, it kicks off.
Yeah, but you never know what kind of impact they can have. I mean, that was a very long first
lizards.
drive, pretty much the entire thing.
All lizards can move exactly one space.
Ooh. That's a very interesting kick.
And since the ball's in the air, if we want to zoom in a little bit, I have equipped the referee's head skin for the ball. That is the head of the goblin referee that they're kicking around there. Well deserved.
Yeah,
His tongue hanging out there.
he gave someone a penalty. That's why the refs are always equipped with their standard issue blindfolds.
Yeah, he held out a red card, and then the audience ripped him piece by piece, as they're known to do when bad calls are made. Just don't forget in the back there, sponsored by Orchidas, the boot for you.
They're not very well made.
No, but they're good for stomping heads in, or so I've heard. They're doing a little push. The Dwarves, the CEO of business's defensive line, pushed way up, taking a little bit of hits through that free move. Ooh, got another stun.
The director of pain. He knows all about the pain he's feeling. Yeah, these 4-strength Sauruses are showing their worth.
Indeed, they are very powerful.
Should be able to get 2 dice on every single one of these swings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, squeeze him, picking up the ball. Squeeze him's riding high. Drew Blood got a touchdown. Currently looking to be the MVP of this match.
Yep, we might have a rising star skink.
Indeed.
And who's that second skink there?
Oh, Eels. Coach Whyme considering using his only reroll. And he used it.
He's going for it.
Changed it into a knock. Coach Whyme now has 0 rerolls. More knockdowns going around. Spreading the love.
It seems these dwarves are incapable of holding back this scaly swarm.
Indeed. Hide of muscle on the line. However, not a lot of injuries. One major death, but every armor break besides that has been a stun or a knockout. Ooh, there we go. Managed to get the punch with block. Fat Chips is on the ground. The chips are laid. Oh, and there he goes. Going for it to contest the ball. Whyme, now in a tackle zone, a fracture consultant.
I don't think that Squeezin will find this a difficult escape.
No, it's probably pretty
It's in
likely
it.
Squeezin will dodge, but never know.
Dodging out of dwarven tackle zones is in his blood.
Forcing your
His
opponent to
cold
roll anything
wizard
is
blood.
good. Right, there's another block punch. Luckily it was on a blitzer with block.
Where's little man running to?
Been like he's hoping to get that dwarf a little further back. Potentially
Might just
contest the skink that's going to swing
pulling
by.
safety.
Indeed. Big fella's moving out. Kind of a lot of movement on such a large being. Lizards
Yeah,
are quite speedy.
him and all the Sauruses have 6 movement, which is pretty fast.
Yeah. Pretty fast for strength 4 and 5 characters. Oh, here comes the blitz.
Yeah, I think they're faster than orcs.
Definitely. Just to push him off of Squeezin. Squeezin is now freed from contest.
Good evening, Commissioner Bacon.
Ah, Commissioner Bacon. He has just joined us here in the commentary. He's setting up his microphone. He was held back by traffic, of course. There was traffic in the stadium parking lot. This is a real big game, you know, so there was nowhere to park. Oh, here we go. We're getting another knock.
Evening, gentlemen. I'm by the sidelines right now. I'm trying to get close for a player interview here. I'm trying to find the coach. I can't find him. There's too many dead players on the field.
Indeed.
There's only one. You're stumbling over one dead body over there.
Yeah, those are the fans. We don't count those. The fucking rows and rows of fan bodies just on the sidelines from all the rioting. We don't count those towards the game.
Right. No, Skink is going for it,
Yeah,
and I think
Squeezin'.
he's right to do so. There's no free dwarves right now. The dwarves are gonna have trouble catching them.
Indeed. Putting a player on each dwarf will make a big headache for Sandwiche, since dwarves are not really dodgers. They can't really dodge out of tackle zones. They're going to be forced to punch their way out. Of course, we'll take their movement.
Skink's not completely safe, but the dwarf boys are being boxed in pretty well.
Indeed. The majority here, the long beards, are boxed in heavily. Here
Oh,
we go.
shit.
We got a dodge
He's
on the
going
runner.
for it.
Going for the blitz. Ooh, unfortunately, neither of those are
Doesn't
knocked
get it.
due to dodge. Oh, and it's the same roll twice.
Ooh, doesn't get it.
That is unfortunate.
He can be knocked in range of a Saurus, though.
And he can be knocked in range of a Blitzer.
Or, yeah, not a Saurus. Sorry. Getting mixed up.
Hey, you're fine, man. You've just gone cross-eyed from all that beer you were drinking. Here we go, a knock. The ball is down. Bounced away from the Saurus.
Sponsored by Gobbo Brew. I can't remember. There is like
Bloodweiser.
a Bloodweiser,
Yeah. Looking at the sponsors earlier.
Goblin Gambling. Yeah, okay.
Goblin Gambling.
That's probably who's sponsoring our Lizard Lotto team here.
Mm-hmm. My team is sponsored by Skaven Cheese. It's the cheesiest. We're getting some of the single dice rolls here. Unfortunately, only a push.
Yeah, this has turned around pretty quick. It was looking like a good position for the Lizards.
The Dwarfs? Oh, you mean...
No, I said it was looking like a good...
I think he can just dodge and pick it up though. I can't do much about it. I don't think is the problem.
Yeah, the fact that no dwarf is on the ball means that he won't get any penalty to picking it up. So the dodge might be guaranteed and then the pickup, but he doesn't have the movement to get into the end zone right away. There still might be a chance here for any uncontested dwarves like that runner.
My biggest problem is I just can't. Yeah, it's contesting is difficult. I have to like 2-to-1 all his guys.
Yeah, you got to punch your way out of Sauruses, and Sauruses just happen to be stronger than you.
Yeah.
Funny.
Fortunately,
the dwarf team is getting outpunched.
I mean, the dwarves are generally supposed to be pretty good against bashy teams because of all the block they have.
Ideally, they don't die.
Yeah, the injuries are a little rough. I think the dwarves are generally pretty well armored.
Yeah.
9 armor value on that guy.
Pushing blunt force analyst there off the edge of the pitch. So close to the hungry spectators.
They are as well armored as Sauruses.
Indeed, they do have the same armor. 9 is a pretty good number. That's a pretty high armor value. The specialists, like the dwarf runners, only have 8. And I think the troll slayer, oh, he also had it. Yeah. But somebody had 7 in here. No, I guess not. I guess that's for more. Oh, maybe the skinks? Yeah, the skinks have 7. They've currently got the lowest armor in this match. Getting some swings on.
Doesn't Stunty have some effect on injury rolls or something, though?
Yeah.
It does, yes. Any roll of a 7 or 9 will be KO'd and badly hurt instead of the normal results. I believe a 7 is normally like a stun, and a 9 is KO'd. So instead of 7 is KO'd, and the 9 is badly hurt.
I see.
Kind of forgot about that one. What makes Stunties so easy to beat up. 2 seconds. Which one are you going for it? Oh, but he fails to pick up. It's back to the CEOs of business.
There is definitely a possibility.
You're telling me there's a chance
for a ball recovery here.
There is. Here we go. Here comes the punch. Ooh, sadly, no knock.
He's a tricky little bastard, that Squeezem.
Yeah, Squeezem is dodging like nobody's business.
Squeezem fall death, and now he's doing his best to avoid it.
Oh, and the ball is in dwarf hands. Using that extra movement.
Where do I go from here?
Obviously, you pass, bro.
Oh, you're so right. But I can't.
Obviously, you throw it to the director of pain all the way over there.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think
no actions
you can pass
available.
and blitz in the same turn.
Yeah. Love that for me.
Ooh, get the knock and squeeze him. Maybe some damage being done here. Oh, there it is, an injury.
Oh shit! On squeeze
Got
him.
badly hurt, no long-term effect.
Damn, I was hoping it would be career ending.
Yeah, unfortunately, he will be out for the rest of the match, so he will not get his last point of XP that he needs to level up. Unless he gets randomly picked as the MVP. Which, of course, is like a 1 in 11 chance, but you never know.
We're not even in halfway through this path, so
Indeed.
there's definitely still time for a dwarven touchdown.
There's plenty of time. Anything can happen.
Ooh, especially if you keep getting these cutscenes.
Indeed. The zoom in on the armor breaks. My favorite camera setting. You actually get to look when something happens. And of course, again, there's only one touchdown scored, so this could still be anybody's game. So here we go. Another block punch.
That block showing its worth.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of stunned lizards. This is looking like a big turnaround.
Yeah. 2 stunned lizards, 2 skinks knocked out, 1 injured. In fact, I think there's only 1 skink left on the field right now.
Fat Chips.
Fat Chips, who's been, funk shoeing over there. Just likes the floor, I guess. That freshly cut grass, loves the smell. Big fella taking a swing.
You really want to push me into the crowd? Come on, man. You don't gotta do that.
He's thinking he's smelling it. Fortunately, from this angle, he won't be able to.
Uh-oh.
Oh, another stun. These armor rolls are getting pretty high. The injury roll is just not following.
Oh, he's going for the hit.
Ooh, just a push.
He's getting closer and closer to that edge, though. If the ball goes into the crowd, who knows what will happen.
Could bounce in any direction or get another swing way up here. Another down. Turn 12. CEO's business. Dwarfs have possession of the ball, currently in the tackle zone of Snake Eyes.
There's a lot of dwarves up and ready to smack right now.
Indeed. Ooh, 2 pushes. That's a shame. A little delay on there. I think Coach Whyme's considering re-rolling. Here we go. Getting a little bit more coverage on this Saurus here. Well, here comes the Dwarven Blitz.
Oh, he's going for the blitz.
Oh, there we go. The block punch. Bringing this runner up.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's making a break for it.
He's quite free. Now, there's still some Sauruses in range that could put an end to this.
Yeah, the Saurus do have quite the movement on him. Which Whyme's going to need to make sure he's got everything covered.
Ooh.
He decided to go for it. Unfortunately, he failed that 2-up roll.
Oh.
Twice in a row, he did. Oh, my word. Oh, and he's stunned.
Very bad luck there.
Just like everybody in the audience, stunned.
stunned at the stupidity of that foolish, stunty little dwarf.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Blood
That's why I
Bowl.
rolled a 1 twice.
Indeed you did.
I hate this game.
That's Blood Bowl, baby.
I gotta delete this team. It's got a bad seed.
It's Battle RNG.
No, bad seed, bad
It
seed.
reeks. It reeks. God, I would hate to be playing a dwarf team in this league. Speaking of which, next match, me versus dwarves.
As an unethical coach here, I must advise Coach Sandwiche, in order to qualify for the disaster draft, per the rules, you must have more than 2 deaths. If the dwarves somehow...
Why are you yelling at me? Stop
2 more
screaming.
deaths. 2 more deaths. He can qualify for the disaster draft.
Please stop yelling.
I'm sorry, the
Please
commissioner is
stop
very
it.
passionate about the rules. A fan walked
Did
up
you
to
even
him.
read the Word doc?
I didn't.
Oh my word. We could quote any rule and he has to believe they're on it.
I'll never have 2 deaths as
One
dwarves. That's so
agility,
unlikely.
dude. One agility is so bad.
Now, I'm going to bring up...
Wait, like the Sauruses can't even pick up the ball. The skinks
Nope.
can.
Sauruses
Yeah, go for
cannot
it.
pick up the ball.
No way you roll 2 1s in a row like me. You're gonna absolutely pick it up. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
Smile.
It's my best option.
Oh,
Football,
no.
baby.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
no.
my God.
Oh my god.
It looks
That
like
chips, you little moron!
somebody must have dropped a couple of banana peels in that area of the field because it is just so slippery.
I never thought I'd see the day that the Lizard Lotto would run out of skinks to throw into the meat grinder.
It is incredible. Every
But
single
they're all
skink on that
sleeping.
team are out of the play. We just got big, bulky guys now. Now,
And with that, I think the chances of scoring have gotten very low. I don't see the dwarves pulling out a score here.
well, there's still a couple of turns in the pitch. And now that Coach Whyme only has big, beefy guys, he's definitely not going to score.
Color me skeptical.
Consider yourself colored. Now, I did want to bring this up. I don't think it'll apply in this game, but I do believe there are rules for, well, not league rules, but in-game rules for conceding. If you decided to cut your losses and you concede, you get no money or minimal money, which is really bad, and the opponent automatically wins by 2 touchdowns. I don't think anyone in this league should concede, but that option might be available if someone just gets absolutely devastated and they can't stand to bear it anymore.
I think they get 2 MVPs if the other team concedes too.
Oh, that is also true. The winning team, the team that does not concede, will get 2 MVPs, which is 5 skill points on 2 different players. Very powerful. In fact,
So there is something to be said about making the game just exceedingly miserable for the other player.
I now have my new plan for the next league. I will enter as goblins, wait until my team gets killed, and then just concede to everyone. Power level them. I think that would be funny.
Doesn't seem like a sound game plan, I'm gonna just say it.
What the?
Well, I mean, you're aware it's your turn, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
He's crunching the numbers thinking,
Yeah,
can a
40
Saurus
seconds.
pick up that ball? The answer is 1 and 6. Maybe 2 and 6.
It looks like he's wanting to try it.
An agility of 1, it's probably 1 and 6.
It looks like he wants to try it.
Making a little room.
Oh, it's 2 and 6. You're right. Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh, that is unfortunate, as Dirk Holden did not have block. That would be a turnover.
Yeah, that might lead into a dwarf touchdown if
Indeed. See?
the runner can get his hands on it.
You were colored skeptical by me personally, but it's looking a little
Things are
hopeful
coming up weechy, at least for a draw.
for a touchdown. Now that's XP. That's That'll lead to probably a tie if he can get it before the end of the game.
Very low-scoring game. That's how it is when the Dwarves are around.
That is expected.
Humble this, you motherfunker.
There we go. Sure hands. Managed to get it on the second one. An excellent perk to start with.
And he's off. Begins the long trek north to the touchdown.
Indeed. Just a push it, Blake. Coach Whyme does still have a reroll left. In case of an emergency. We're seeing what Coach Whyme is going to do about the situation.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. None of these sources are going to be doing very efficient dodging. But I'd say that's the only way that he's going to get out of this touchdown.
Funny enough, the problem that was plaguing the CEOs of business earlier is now on the Lizard side. All of his guys are covered. They can't just dodge out of it to try and swing at the ball.
I think our Lotto Lizards are looking for blood at this point.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh!
Used his blitz to swing and then move to cover the ball. Good idea. Coach Whyme. Sorry, Coach Whyme. Just a push there on Fracture Consultant. Oh, another double push. A lot of pushing around.
Yeah, that was a pretty good move. I think he's going to have trouble getting away from that Proxigore.
Indeed.
This has been a neck-and-neck bout. See if Chief Injury Officer is going to make a break for it.
50-50?
Yeah,
Oh,
while he does have 3 agility, that prehensile tail on the Croxigore minus his 1 to make it a 50-50. Ooh! And he just barely makes the dodge. Runs diagonal.
What are the... Oh, the Croxigore could go for it to catch up.
Indeed. Indeed, he does have the movement. As does this other Saurus. He can get unhindered. Question is, does Whyme go for it? Should he even?
Should I?
That's the question of the hour. He goes for it. He's not going to go for it. Oh, instead, he decides to get another dodge on a dwarf. A 50-50 to hit someone on to cover the dealer. That will prevent him from sprinting up at that. Oh! Unfortunately, it looks like no more dodging for that dwarf.
I think we could see the same thing here from the Croxigore.
Indeed.
Another blitz action.
I mean, the agility of 1 makes it a really bad dodge. But one person said to me, "You believe in miracles?" Well, instead, he's going to go for, it looks like the same strat. A blitz to swing and then roll up. Unfortunately, he does have to go for it. Let's see if he can make it. And he makes it.
All right, one more 50-50 for the touchdown.
One more 50-50 dodge for this touchdown.
I still got my reroll.
And it'll be the very last turn. Down to the wire, the Dwarves are.
We like that.
Ooh, and there we go. The block hit.
Alright, let's see.
A turnover to the final turn here. See how it goes.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, uneventful.
Oh, he just makes it.
He made it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Chief Injury Officer with the touchdown at the very last moment.
Nice game, Whyme.
Tying up the game.
PIO.
Ladies and gents, we have our first tie. incredible
Human
playing.
bitches do be living on dwarf men as well. Those skankos.
Wait, I thought I picked dwarf cheerleaders. I wanted the funny fat dudes beating on the drums.
All right. Oh, an incredible turn of events. Squeeze him is
Squeeze 'em.
named the MVP, shooting him up
Yeah.
to 10 SPP, leveling him up. And Operations Bruiser, the other runner, got named MVP. Means probably a level up after the second game team plays. Touchdown from both. Lizards seem to have gotten a bit more armor breaks than CEOs, and of course, there was a death in the game.
Damn,
The
that
beast, that
sucks.
Troll Slayer. Very expensive unit.
Squeezem is the only one who did anything of value that game, apparently. Squeezem is the only one to gain star
I
player
mean,
point.
heart, thick skull, man. You don't get much.
The money to replace my Troll Slayer, but that's so depressing to have to do.
Yeah.
How
that
much how much was your troll guy?
He's 90k.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah, my linemen alone are 70k. That guy I lost is going to cost me 70k to replace.
My linemen are 70k too. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, all my stuff's kind of expensive. But...
Oh my god!
Did
Did you roll doubles?
roll doubles to level up? Or did you roll a fucking trait? Because that would be wild.
Check it.
Oh, you did roll doubles.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm tuning in here. It looks like
Ah,
Whyme
but
rolled 2 5s, allowing him to pick a movement point or an armor value on Squeeze 'em.
I think a movement allowance would be really good. I wouldn't do. I mean, armor value would be good because your guy is so weak, but because he's already got stunty, it might not be worth it. But like if you could,
Squeeze him is a bruiser, dude. He's got a body. You need to give him fucking mighty swing or something,
don't give him
man.
mighty swing. I think you either give him. I mean, honestly, sure hands
Block.
isn't bad if he's. No, you don't give him block because you're never gonna win a fight. So block's useless.
But if you get the ball into his hands and he has block and dodge, good luck getting it out of his
impossible
hand.
to catch.
But
I don't
mean,
think
you rolled a characteristic. That's pretty rare.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd give that
typically,
up.
if you do a characteristics, typically you want it. I think you do movement allowance, and you because then he just bust open any defense. I think you take
Nine movement? That's almost a one-turn
Movement.
touchdown.
Look,
Right.
I'll say movement is the obvious choice if you're
Yeah,
If you're
no.
going
It,
for, like,
it,
the
it
best
really
choice.
is. Yeah.
but
That's crazy.
That is.
It
What
is.
what luck, Squeeze him?
There it
Yeah.
is.
I think block isn't bad on runners, but it's more on runners that have like a chance of actually like winning a roll. I don't think skinks are ever meant to win a roll.
I think Squeeze him follows the path of Grubgut. He has a strong career ahead of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this exciting second game, and we'll see you for our exciting third game.
Who the
Later
hell died?
in the season.
What was his name?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. You tell us.
I forgot what his name was.